Hello, dear listeners. Welcome back to Dear Listeners. I'm your host, Sunita Rawat, and today's episode is for every man out there who rarely talks about how he feels, yet carries the weight of the world on his shoulders. This episode is called Unspoken Burdens, A Man's Silent World. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you cried without feeling guilty about it? Or felt tired and didn't push yourself to man up? Or admitted you were scared without being laughed at? You see, I have grown up around amazing men, my father, my brother, my husband, and I've seen something in all of them: the invisible pressure to always be okay. You're expected to earn, protect, provide, fix everything, stay strong, be silent, and never fall apart. But who decided that men don't need support? That you don't get to say, I'm tired too? Let's talk about something very real: money. From a young age, boys hear, one day you'll be the man of the house. It sounds like praise, right? But hidden inside, that is a silent burden. Be it middle class, working class, or wealthy, most men are constantly calculating how much EMI is left, how can I save more, how do I give my children what I never had. You may not say it out loud, but I know it eats you up inside. And the truth is, no one teaches men how to deal with that pressure emotionally. You are just expected to handle it. Even on days when you feel broken. Men don't cry, don't be a girl. Real men don't talk about feelings. Can we please stop this nonsense? Every man has feelings, but they are taught to hide them, bury them, lock them inside. And then what happens? Stress builds up. Anger becomes the only acceptable emotion. And relationships suffer. Not because you don't love, but because you were never taught how to say it. Let me tell you something today. It's okay to feel I'm not okay. And it doesn't make you weak. It makes you human. If you are a married man or a father or both, I know your plate is full. There is this constant balancing act. Your parents expect one version of you, your wife another, your kids another, and you, well, often forget yourself in the process. You work all day. You come home and try to play with your children. You try to be present even when your mind is still stuck on tomorrow's deadline. You silently skip your own dreams because the family needs you. You say, it's okay, I'll manage, when what you want is someone to ask, but how are you doing? Let me touch on something small but important. When was the last time you met your guy friends and just laughed like old times? You know, I've seen that as men get older, their friend circles shrink. Life gets busy, responsibilities pile up, and slowly your support system starts fading. But friendship is not a luxury, it's a lifeline. Make time to call an old friend. Go for that tea, share a stupid joke, be a little silly again. Because you deserve it too. This might feel awkward to say, but if you're struggling, please don't stay silent. Mental health is not a women's issue. It's not a weakness. It's not something to hide. If you're feeling low, anxious, burnt out, talk to someone. A friend, a therapist, your partner, anyone. Your silence doesn't make you strong. Your honesty does. And now to all the women who live with or love a man, your husband, father, son, or brother, please remember, men won't always say what's going on, but they feel everything. They just express it differently. So ask them how they are doing. Really ask. And if they don't answer right away, be patient. They've spent a lifetime being told not to open up. Let's make it safe for them to be vulnerable too. Dear men, you are more than your job title, more than your bank balance, more than your ability to fix things. You're not allowed to feel tired. That's wrong. You are allowed to feel tired. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to be soft. You're allowed to not have all the answers. You don't always have to be strong, you just have to be real. And if no one told you today, you are doing your best, and that is enough. So, if you are listening to this episode while driving or sitting alone after a long day, just know this: you are seen, you are valued, and your story matters. You don't have to be perfect, you just have to be you. This world needs more honest men. Not superheroes, not machines, just men who show up with heart. Thank you for listening to Dear Listeners. This is your host, Sunita Rawat. Take care, take rest, and don't forget, you are allowed to feel too.